Alright, we are live. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ulas and आज हम करेंगे Gatsby, which is a framework for React. तो मैं बताता हूँ क्या करते हैं, क्या है Gatsby, but उससे पहले let me just share it with people around me. I am live doing some website work in Gatsby. Cool, let's begin. Okay, so there are so if we are talking about a spectrum of front-end apps, so there's एक spectrum पे है, there is the client side or the static websites. I mean, जिसमें सिर्फ HTML, CSS and all that होता है. And on the other side, there is a server-side website with जहाँ पे the server renders the HTML and CSS for you. Okay, so why Gatsby and why Gatsby is important? Like, for as a matter of fact, why any static site generator is important? Like, there are tons of static site generators on the market. Some of them would be, so let's say, static site generators. Okay, so top open source static site generators are Next.js, Gatsby, Hugo, Jekyll, Exo, Slate, Nuxt, Gitbook and all that stuff. Okay, so I specifically would be doing something using Gatsby. Now, why Gatsby? Because it's very popular. The उसका ecosystem काफ़ी अच्छा है. Developer भी काफ़ी अच्छा है. The fixes are very fast. Also, it's very popular and it deploys to Netlify very easily. So that's why I'm doing Gatsby. Okay, so why do we need a static site generator? Let's try to answer that first. Okay, we need static site generators because we want faster load times. Okay, simple as that. Now, what do I mean by that? So React में faster load times नहीं आता है क्या? तो React में क्या होता है? When you build a React app, so what happens is React app build करने से it will give you HTML, CSS and it will also give you some JS files. Now what happens over there is HTML, CSS मिल गया, JS भी मिल गया, right? तो जब वेबसाइट रेंडर होता है ब्राउज़र पे, तब JS एग्जीक्यूट होगा and your load times will be slower than compared to सिर्फ HTML और CSS रेंडर करेंगे तो. As simple as that. So let's look into examples. Let's see how it works in general. ठीक है? So I don't have Gatsby installed. I don't have Create React app installed on my machine. So I'll walk you through कैसे उसको install करना है and कैसे build करना है. Okay. So let's look at Gatsby again. Gatsby का documentation तो it's on gatsbyjs.com. Click on start building. Go down and let's go over the tutorials. Setting up a development environment, right? So this is what you want to do. I have Brew installed, I have Xcode select done, I have Node installed. Everything's all good. Now what we need to do is we need to install Git be installed है, तो Git मेरे को install करना है ना, तो we need to install this. Okay, so what will I do is go to my terminal, yarn global add Gatsby CLI. So this will install Gatsby CLI. मेरा global मतलब system level पे Gatsby install कर देगा. So using this I'll be generating my website and all the files that it comes with it. Also what I'll do is just to compare it with Create React app कैसे चलता है, I'll also make a Create React app. Okay, so that's the Create React app is the pure it's a pure React application. it will serve you JS files, HTML and CSS, but I'll show you the difference between these two actually. तो मेरा create react tab भी खुला हुआ है. If anyone's watching the stream, can anyone confirm if the music is not too loud? That would be great, thank you. So what I'll do is I'll also create react app use करके मैं क्या बना लूँगा. Okay, so we have one side by side में same website हम लोग खोलेंगे in Gatsby and then in create react app. Okay, तो ये फेसबुक का रिएक्ट का ऑफिशियल डॉक्यूमेंटेशन है एंड दे रिकमेंड कि इफ़ यू हैव अ रिएक्ट ऐप you use npx create react app. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, so I am at terminal over here, workspace, personal and website. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do a npm create react apps react website. Okay, so what this will do is this will install create react app and इसके साथ साथ वो मेरे को सेटअप भी करके देगा. राइट, एक रिएक्ट वेबसाइट नाम का फोल्डर बना के उसमें सेटअप कर देगा. रिएक्ट स्क्रिप्ट सब डाल के होपफुली इट यूजेस TSLint TypeScript. Simultaneously we also do a Gatsby ka initialization. Okay, so we'll do a Gatsby new hello world, but I also want to do a TS script wala Gatsby, not any Gatsby but TS script wala. So let's do this. Gatsby TypeScript startup. So let's do this. Why TypeScript? Because I like strongly typed things. So what we will do is okay, TypeScript integration already supported through Gatsby plugin. ठीक है, चले तो no problem. So we'll go over here. We will say Gatsby new website. Okay, so actually I'll come over here and then I'll do okay, let's see what do I have over here. I have a React website also. Okay, so I'll remove this folder. And I'll do a Gatsby new website. Cool. So this will create a new Gatsby card defaults with all the cookie cutter stuff. It will give me a website. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll do npx React website. So I'll have two different folders, one for Gatsby and one for React app. Cool. This will take some time. In the meanwhile, what I'll do is I will post the link to Gatsby ka channel. So I added it over to TypeScript community and I added it to general random में जाते हैं. Cool. So we are back. Now we have a Gatsby ka website ready and we have a this website ready for the create react. Let's go over to Gatsby and let's also go to React website and then let's do a yarn dev over here. Yarn start. Okay, yarn start it is. And Gatsby develop over here. So this will start the React browser, sorry, React app, and this will start the Gatsby app. It will probably start on the same port, so I'll have to give it a different port most probably. Cool. So my Gatsby server is on local 8000 and my React server is on local 3000. Let's see what we have. Localhost 3000. We have a React app, fantastic. And localhost 8000. We have a Gatsby app. That's fantastic. Cool. नाइस चलो तो अपने पास गैट्सबी आ गया है अपने पास रिएक्ट ऐप भी आ गया है नाउ इफ यू लेट्स डू दिस सो इसका इंस्पेक्ट सोर्स करके देखते हैं क्या मिलता है अपने को राइट सो इफ यू गो टू नेटवर्क एंड आई डू अ रिफ्रेश नाउ व्हाट डू आई गेट in this I get a bunch of I'll get a bunch of like documents and some JS along with it. Okay, if I go to inspect and मैं पेज सोर्स व्यू करने जाऊँगा इसका तो what will happen is I'll see the page source over here. So it says that it is created by React and there are a bunch of JavaScript injected inside this particular index page, right? Compare it to the Gatsby ka page that you get. Okay, now if I do a view page source over here, okay. How do I? Okay, so I don't think this is the right way to do it. I think इसका जब build करते तब actually देखना चाहिए कैसा होता है. So we have this vanilla Gatsby file and then we have this create react app Gatsby, right? So if I go to package.json for both of these stuff, so I have this build command over here. For this is the react create react app ka build command. Okay, and if I go over here, I have again go to package.json. I have also a build command. I don't have a build command. I have a build command actually. This is Gatsby ka build command. Okay, so let's do this thing. So what happens when we build these two files? Cool. What happens when we actually build this? ठीक है, तो एक काम करते हैं, Gatsby build करते हैं. यहाँ पे we do yarn. तो दोनों केसेस में एक बिल्ड फाइल बन जाएगा, बिल्ड फोल्डर बन जाएगा, सॉरी. एंड देन वी विल सी व्हाट हैपन. उसके अंदर क्या बनता है उसमें. कूल. सो वी हैव अ बिल्ड फोल्डर इज रेडी टू डिप्लॉय ऑन द स्टैटिक सर्वर. ओके, दिस इज व्हाट आई गॉट फ्रॉम क्रिएट रिएक्ट ऐप. एंड यहाँ पे मेरे को मिला, यहाँ पे मेरे को बिल्ड फोल्डर मिला रहेगा. इफ आई गो टू ट्री, ओके, let's open this and let's see the build folder, public folder. Okay, so this is the public folder that I got. Is this the build folder that I got from that? I am not sure. एक मिनट, तो ठीक है, चलो इसका देखते हैं. I open this and let's see. I have this build folder over here. ये create react app का yarn build करने से बना है, ठीक है. We are interested in this. Because we have only one page, तो मेरे को इसमें इंटरेस्ट है. ओके, एक काम करते हैं, विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड में खोलते हैं. Visual Studio Code. Yes, fine. Okay. Now what happens is मेरे पास build folder है, ठीक है. अब जो React का build file बना है, build files बने हैं, so these are the build files. Okay. इसमें if you see, if you go to the end of this, there are some source script that have been injected inside index.html. Okay, so what happens in this is कि जब भी ये होता है तब तो फर्स्ट क्या होता है, जब पहला इंडेक्स जब ब्राउज़र पे जाता है, सपोज वी टाइप से google.com, राइट. सो इट गोज टू सर्वर, इट टेक्स द index.html फाइल एंड देन इट फेचेस इट. ओके, index.html फाइल में जो भी लिखा हुआ रहेगा वो सब भी फेच होगा. CSS लिखा रहेगा, JS लिखा रहेगा, वो सब भी फेच होगा, राइट. इफ देयर इज अ JS इनसाइड index.html फाइल, दैट विल बी एग्जीक्यूटेड बाय द ब्राउज़र. ओके, सो व्हाट डज दैट मीन? दैट मीन्स कि that means like the browser has to do extra work to go and execute these JS files. That requires some additional time, and that means the time to first render becomes very low. Okay, the time to first render becomes very low. Take that, compare it with, I'll do one thing, I'll also open a new, let's open this. Now मेरा इसमें पब्लिक फाइल बना है. अभी कंपेयर दैट विद दिस पब्लिक फाइल, ये जो मेरा Gatsby से बना हुआ है, राइट. इसमें देर इज नॉट मच ऑफ JS फाइल्स. ओके, देर आर सम JS फाइल्स बट नॉट मच ऑफ इट. एंड ऑल्सो if you check the index.html file correctly, you will see that जो भी लिखा हुआ है कि now great, go build something great, right, welcome to Gatsby website, that is actually you will see over here as well. See, welcome to your Gatsby website, now go build something great. You won't find this inside create React app. Okay, create React app का जहाँ था edit source app.json save load to reload, this, let's try to find this inside मेरा index.html for मेरा create React app. Okay, so src/app, nothing, I didn't find it. So what happens is, इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब ये है कि जब तो even that static text that you saw on the website was rendered by JavaScript. That means the time for first paint or first reload or the first load is very is higher than compared to जो Gatsby का है. That's why we prefer using something like Gatsby, or we prefer something using like Next.js or Yugo to build static sites. Okay, so फ़ायदा क्या है इसका? स्टैटिक साइट तो हम लोग HTML CSS में मदद से, राइट. तो फ़ायदा ये है कि वी कैन यूज़ ऑल द libraries from React, or you can use all the libraries from Gatsby and all that stuff. You can use the modularity that React provides and use it inside your inside your static websites. That's like a huge superpower to have. So that's why we prefer something like Gatsby to build out a static website, and that's why even I am preferring to build it out using Gatsby. Okay, now so होता क्या है कि see, everything needs to be served by server. Okay, even Gatsby भी, अगर Gatsby है वो भी it will create static files, it will create HTML CSS files, it will create the JavaScript files, and the server has to serve it, right. Same goes with a create React app से आप जो build करके like जो मैं build करके बस डालूँगा, even that needs to be served by server. तो server has to be there. Now but server से जब browser पे आता है वो कौन सा files आता है, that is what is important. Okay, server से browser पे आता है, is it like a HTML CSS that the browser knows how to रेंडर बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट या फिर ब्राउज़र को JS एग्जीक्यूट करना पड़ेगा? दैट इज़ द क्वेश्चन दैट needs to be answered, and that is why there is a static site generator ka whole community around this, right? Cool. So like we have that, we wo samajh gaya hai to, right? Best interview channel on YouTube. Yes, yes sir. Is it too loud? We have been streaming for 20 minutes now. Cool. Okay, let's do this. So I have this. मेरा public site create हो गया. Do I have Git over here? Okay, I have a Git. I'm on master branch. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's rename the master branch. Do I have a Git? Git ignore है क्या है? Now if you see Git ignore, इसमें public files रहेगा जो build होने का बन रहा है proper. Cool. Thanks Shri. So let's do this. So I want to use TypeScript and I don't want to use JavaScript. Okay, we have bunch of things over here. काम करते इसको Visual Studio Code में खोलते so that I can walk you through the files better. Let's delete this file folder and then let's go to source. So source में pages, so index.page is the first page that you come to when you load a website. That is like a common knowledge. Then Gatsby gives you like page2.js, 404.js. It gives you some static images and it gives you like header में कैसा डालना है, image कैसा use करना है. It gives you like a basic scaffolding of how to go about using static queries to load images, load your header and all that stuff. Okay, so nothing fancy as such, but it tells you how to go about navigating your yeah. So it also gives you OG tags. तो OG tags जब use करेंगे हम, so for example what happens is कि when I am actually copy pasting this and putting it something like WhatsApp or Slack channel, so it gives me a small preview of what the website is about. So this helps you in that, like OG type, OG description, OG title. This helps you in that thing. So it gives you that as well. It gives you SEO ka stuff as well, which you can add description and all that stuff. So it gives you a lot of stuff. But I want it to be in TypeScript. Okay, तो एक काम करते हैं, इसको TypeScript कर देते हैं. मैं इसको TypeScript कर दूँगा. For that I think I'll have to add a plugin. तो Gatsby का plugin system है बहुत सारा. मतलब it runs on plugin system and that's what you have to do to if you want TypeScript. तो एक plugin डालना पड़ेगा इसके लिए. Let's do that. कैसा करना है मेरे को दिखना पड़ेगा. TypeScript and Gatsby. तो we have to include this particular plugin. Okay, let me go here. Include this in your Gatsby JS file. Okay, and do this as well. Okay. This is a Gatsby का TypeScript का plugin. Okay, let's go here. मेरा Gatsby config.js की तरह यहाँ पे है and I put it over here. So this allows me to have TypeScript inside my Gatsby का project. Okay, then the caveats being blah blah blah. Okay, let's do write a component in TSX, run TypeScript directly with your build tool, you're good to go. Fine, let's try that. क्या करते हैं अपन, I rename index dot this to index dot tsx. Okay, and let me try building this. I think this will be this is fine. This is a tsx file and this will be fine. Gatsby develop. तो अभी मेरा tsx फाइल है, तो it should run without any errors. That's what I'm hoping for. Cool. So this is TypeScript and it's also running. So that's fantastic. Okay. Cool. तो मेरे को ये होम चाहिए. This is, I'll title this Ulhas home. The header would be, so I don't want this right now, so I'll remove this. Image में what I'll do is I'll have my image. Okay, so a Gatsby astronaut जो था, I'll delete this. Okay, and I'll add a image over here. I'll use this image as my hero image, and image.jsx, let's rename this to image.tsx because this returns क्या बोलते हैं इसको, JSX element. ठीक है, तो this will be ullas.jpg. Now let's see what happens. Okay. The Gatsby का बिल्ड को पसंद नहीं है, मैंने फाइल में रीनेम किया. तो लेट्स सी दिस नाउ. कूल. सो मेरा इमेज तो है बढ़िया. नाउ वी बिल्ड ऑन टॉप ऑफ दिस. सो हाई पीपल, सो व्हाट आई वांट टू डू इज आई जस्ट वांट टू हैव अ नॉर्मल पेज. इसमें एक हीरो इमेज रहेगा, मेरे बारे में कुछ रहेगा, दैट्स इट. एंड एक बड़ा कॉल टू एक्शन बटन फॉर माई यूट्यूब चैनल. दैट इज़ प्रीटी मच जो मेरे को करना है इसमें अभी. ओके, लेट्स बाय द वे आई suck at HTML and CSS, so I'm good at React stuff, but I suck at HTML and CSS, so just bear with me if I suck doing. And if you think you can fix if you think you can correct it, so please feel free in the chat to do so. I wanted to rename everything to TSX first. This as well, SEO.tsx. What I'll do is okay, so I'll create an interface over here. SEO props में description, lang, meta and title है. Description is string, lang is string, title is string and meta is any का array रख देंगे. ठीक है, and let's do this. SEO props. तो मैंने SEO props तो कर दिया मैंने. Also I'll convert all these methods to ESX arrow function types. Okay. We're good to go on this front. Layout.txt में also because there's a prop types over here, इधर भी एक interface डाल देता हूँ मैं layout props नाम का, and this will be children of type dot node. This will be JSX dot element, I guess, or React dot node. I don't know. Let's see. Error आएगा मालूम पड़ेगा क्या है. Cool. Error तो नहीं है, मतलब ठीक ही रहेगा. Okay, layout में. Okay, this is not that then. Children prop expect कर रहा है element. React node. Fine, this works. Cool. हेडर TSX हो गया. हेडर का भी मेरे को एक इंटरफेस बनाना पड़ेगा. इससे हेडर प्रॉप मतलब क्यों कर रहा हूँ मैं, बिकॉज जो भी प्रॉप टाइप्स दिया यहाँ पे, इट्स बेटर टू हैव इट एज एन इंटरफेस. हो गया. Okay, so now this is TSX. Let me convert this into TSX. Cool. So everything is in TSX right now using TypeScript. I'll remove this page. I don't want this page. I also don't want this page. Okay, we changed quite a lot. काम करते. किसी कुछ क्वेश्चन रहेगा तो पूछ सकते हैं बस. ओके. package.json में कुछ तो रहना चाहिए, index dot something या Gatsby config में कुछ तो इंडेक्स कराना चाहिए था. I changed it to cool. So this is मेरा start. Okay. Now what I need to do is move this around over here on the right side. Left side में थोड़ा बहुत content रहेगा. And yeah, so what I'll do is I'll try using मैं काफ़ी टाइम से यूज़ करना था Tailwind, तो let's use Tailwind just for this. Okay, so why Tailwind and all that stuff, like ठीक है, तो थोड़ा responsive भी रहेगा. and let's use Tailwind. Cool. तो installation, let's go to installation. Yeah, and Tailwind CSS. Cool. Add Tailwind to your CSS. Use the Tailwind director to inject base component utility style into your CSS. ठीक है. If you are using force CSS import, ठीक है, let me try this. Okay, ये कुछ चल रहा है. Let me see क्या है ये. This says helmet cannot be used as JSX component. Its instance type helmet wrapper is not a valid JSX element type. Helmet wrapper is missing. ठीक है, ट्राई करते हैं क्या है. Helmet is not a valid JSX component. ठीक है, बाद में not an issue right now. I'll just बाद में देख लूँगा. So we have tailwind now. What I'll do is I'll make a folder called styles, and I'll make one index.css and style.css. Okay, and जो tailwind की वेबसाइट पे लिखा है, let's try to do that. Over here. Okay, I don't know if this will work or not, but ठीक है, ये कर दिया मैंने. अभी what I'll do is Gatsby काम करता हूँ ना मैं. Let me Gatsby. Yarn tailwind CSS element conflict down. We created a tailwind.config.js file. Cool. अभी इंस्टॉल tailwind, ठीक है, ये तो कर दिया था, बट मैंने dev में नहीं किया था. Should I do it in dev? I'll just move that to dev. This is better. Okay. ये तो मैंने कर दिया. And अभी what it says is ये हो गया. Generate the tailwind config file optional है. ठीक है, निकाल ही देता हूँ फिर. Gatsby browser.js में let's import this. Okay, source CSS index.css बना देता हूँ. ठीक है. index.css and उसके अंदर मैंने ये तो डाल दिया तीनों. Okay, now in browser I'll do this. This is fine. I'll just do it styles. Now let's see. Concurrent viewers, no one's fine. Cool, now let's see this. Cool, now we have CSS installed as well, I guess. ठीक है, तो let's do this. अभी इसमें कुछ है क्या components और ये तो section component है. ट्राई करके देखते हैं इससे क्या होता क्या है. Let me try putting this. Okay, and class names. Wow. Is there a tailwind React? Let me try doing this. Let me try setting up tailwind React. तो मेरे को इसका भी ज़रूरत नहीं actually. What I can do is I can just say okay, hero section is over here. Cool. How do I want it? I wanted something like this. Okay. Let me try writing this. Relative BG white overflow head. What happens if I do a BG red color just to see that it's working? I don't think this is working. Nope. I don't think we have CSS yet. Let me try rebuilding this once. एक बार देखता हूँ rebuild करके क्या होता है. मेरे ख्याल से CSS आना चाहिए तब तक. क्या लगता है? Will it work? let me try some. Let me put something inside the HTML. Let me. Okay, nothing's happening. Stretch. Okay, I can see it. चलो कुछ तो हुआ. बढ़िया. This is fine. This is fine. That means CSS apply नहीं होगा. This is the body, this is main, this is the class. ठीक है. Post CSS नहीं. Not this. ये चाहिए. Add custom CSS file. The approach is not needed if you choose CSS and JS. You know already nest styles and apply rules. Blah blah. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. Create a new file. Import a tailwind directive. This is what I did. Okay. This is my master CSS file. over here. This is what I did. अभी मैंने इसको ब्राउज़र DSM में डाल दिया है. सोर्स नाम का फोल्डर, इसके अंदर स्टाइल्स, इसके अंदर index.css. तो ये भी कर दिया है मैंने. Apply these additional styles to the browser. In Gatsby, add an import rule and they are accounted for in build. ये तो कर दिया मैंने. हाँ, किसी को पता है क्या करना है इसमें? Will not worry about this right now. I'll remove this page. I should be getting a 404. Preview custom 404 page. This is what I want, but slightly better. I don't want this purple thing. I don't know, it's inside layout, I guess. So title हो गया. I don't want this footer. I don't want this division. Children is fine. Header में I'll have a different footer. I don't want this. ठीक है, तो लिंक कर दिया मैंने एंड लेट मी ट्राई रीबिल्डिंग दिस. Cool, this is what I have. Image था वो कहाँ पे चला गया? We have the image back. Okay, not this big. It's too big. Nope. What do I want to build? This registry is fucked up. Layout.tsx is ठीक ठाक. Header मैंने निकाल दिया था. I don't want header. I want layout में I want prop types over here. I don't want prop types over here. यहाँ पे भी प्रॉप टेस्ट नहीं चाहिए. ठीक है तो I'll try to install Gatsby again. Let's see how that works out. There are 3 ways you can use Tailwind with Gatsby. One is standard. Use post CSS to generate Tailwind class and then you can apply those classes using class name. Second is CSS and JS and third is CSS. Okay, you have to install and configure Tailwind for all of these methods. So this guide will walk you through the step first. Then you can follow the instructions for post CSS, CSS and JS and SCSS. Okay. I did this. मैंने ये कर दिया. Install Tailwind. Okay. ये हो गया. Second, to configure Tailwind, you need to add a Tailwind configuration file. Luckily, Tailwind has a built-in script to do this. ठीक है, ये भी कर लिया मैंने. Install the post CSS. ये तो नहीं चाहिए अपने को. CSS and JS, SCSS भी नहीं चाहिए. This approach is not needed if it shows CSS and JS, as you can already nest styles and apply rules directly from your JS files. Okay. In case you need to create custom classes for elements for nested selectors overriding external packages, you create your own CSS SCSS file. Okay. Create a new file and import your Tailwind directory. This will be a master CSS file which will you import all of the CSS within. Import any custom CSS files or add any custom CSS you need optional. Okay. मैंने ये तो कर दिया है. Why is it not? चल क्यों नहीं रहा? राउंडेड LGP से एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकता हूँ. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. Delete no more is too. I'll try that. Nope. Doesn't work that way. That's it. No other CSS. Definitely don't want CSS and JS. Fuck this shit. I think I'll probably do this sometime when I'm not streaming. Maybe tomorrow morning. And then let's see how do I get far. ठीक है, तो आज के लिए इतना ही. I'll probably close the stream right now because I'm not going anywhere with Tailwind and I want to use Tailwind. So I'll probably do this, post the stream आराम से बैठ के, and then come back tomorrow once I figure this out. Okay? So thanks for tuning, guys. Have a good night. Bye bye.